Rockin' are okay. Rock on Korea. Sound K covers a wide range of music genres. We have music that suits the taste buds of all our listeners. We play a lot of K-pop group songs, but also the songs of other artists of different genres. And on Saturday, we delight the palates of our rock listeners. On Sound K's Rockin' ROK Rock on Korea, we provide you with all the information on K-Rock, the K-Rock musicians, the new K-Rock bands, and also the hidden gems of the K-Rock indie scene. And the man to give you the taste of K-Rock is Seung-shik, aka Yum Guitar, the guitarist of the rock group GateFlowers. Hello, Young.
Hello.
Feeling energetic today?
Yep.
Really?
I feel great.
You always sound really down.
No, I feel great.
Right. Anything exciting going on in your life?
I've been working out for 3 weeks and I feel lighter. You know, do I look? How about
you
look
look
from
a
last
little
time?
bit less, I guess, heavy
Less
than last
heavy.
week.
Thank you. I feel great. I feel energetic. You know, the spring has come.
Oh, yeah.
Feels great.
You know what I don't like about spring though is
What?
that 황사, the yellow dust.
Yeah, the yellow dust.
Yeah, I really hate that.
My car is covered with dust after the rain. You know,
Right.
The dust itself is fine because you know if I don't go out, I don't get to inhale it.
Right.
But my car.
That's right. That is true. You know, I actually am so not used to this because I only used to drive my own car back in Sydney, Australia.
Right.
And in Australia, actually, you don't even need to wash your car. You just need to clean the inside because when it rains,
Oh, that's right.
it makes your car sparkle.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've never been there, but you know, I can imagine.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, I used to be in Vancouver, Canada, and then there's rain. I mean, we would have rain all the time. I mean, half of the whole year is rain.
Wow.
So you know, it was really rare. Like now, I think of the times that people didn't wash cars because you know it's just the
Rained
rain.
all the
yeah,
time.
It rains all the time.
Right. So I don't like this. All this dust everywhere. It's getting worse by the year.
It gets worse. That's what they say. Yes.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's horrible.
Well, on a brighter note, let's talk about something else. You did say last week that we're going to concentrate on the goddesses of Hongdae.
Yeah, the goddesses of Hongdae, Hongdae Yoshin,
Right.
and this is one of the early Yoshin goddess of
Early
Hongdae. Yes, actually the most famous one, I think.
I agree, actually. I
Yeah.
agree. So tell her, who is she?
It's Yojo.
Oh, Yojo. So when did all these Hongdae Yoshin, goddesses of Hongdae series actually come out?
I don't know, and nobody knows actually when, but it was this word Yoshin. Yoshin, you know,
Yoshin.
short for 여자 singer-songwriter. 여자 is, you know, female and singer-songwriter. You know, Korean people, I don't know when this whole thing started, but, you know, people tend to use short term for certain words.
Right.
So it was actually Yoshin, a female singer-songwriter. But people somehow got confused with Yoshin with Yoshin. Yoshin means the goddess.
Right.
So it sounds great.
It sounds really great. So do you think they have the images of the goddesses?
I mean, well, they're pretty and they're good looking. I don't deny that. But in the mid 2000s,
Right.
the interest and need for different kind of music had risen. It was around the time when Korean listeners started to get tired of K-pop.
Oh,
Because,
right.
K-pop is great, but the scene was completely dominated by idol groups. And you could hardly find a decent singer or
Right.
singer-songwriter. I mean, it's harder. It was
Right.
rarer. Who sings well and, you know, write songs of their own. I mean, they're everywhere, all over the place in other countries abroad during the time. I mean, it has been, and there have been so many great singer-songwriters. But in Korea, from between 90s and 2010, that period, you know, there weren't many singer-songwriters and, you know, great singers at the time because all the idol bands.
Right,
They
that
were
is
like,
right.
yeah, they were the trend.
Right, so people's needs brought up these goddesses, basically.
That's what I think. The Hongdae Yoshin, those people feel the hunger for new music, I think. I mean, you could say so because these female artists were not only pretty looking but also artists. And most of them, like the title we mentioned last week, she wrote her own songs later on. And,
Right.
Yeojo, she wrote songs by themselves and had the image of independent mind, the lifestyle, something that people in 20s and 30s at that time started to discover. Because in 90s, like, I think I mentioned before, there was no rock fest, maybe just one.
Okay.
And there weren't hardly any festivals in Korea. There was this rock festival, and it was a failure,
Oh.
It was terrible economic bankruptcy.
Okay.
That's what I heard, because it rained
Constantly?
Constantly, and the whole stage went down.
Why is
Yeah, it
that?
was a
Why does it
disaster.
rain at rock festivals?
Because it's summer. Somehow they picked the wrong date.
Oh.
Like the Jarasam Jazz Festival. Do you know the festival,
Yeah,
right?
I do.
Really, really big. I mean, I've been going there since the first year, and it's 10th annual this year. I've been going to the festival whole year, for 10 years, for a decade. The first Jarasam Festival, it rained.
Oh.
It rained. And people weren't prepared for that. So it was on for 3 days, and the third day they canceled it.
Oh.
They almost canceled it. They canceled it, but it rained. The rain stopped. That they called the people back online. This is true story.
Wow.
So there are like 100 or 1,000 people left
Wow.
out of like, I don't know,
Wow.
10,000.
But this is like
15,000.
worldwide, right? We always
worldwide.
see pictures of girls at rock festivals always wearing rain boots. It's like it's supposed
It
to rain.
rains. And, if you're preparing for the festival, you have to prepare for it. But back then, people didn't have much experience
Right.
with the festivals and all that. So sometime in the year 2000, so about 10 years ago, many different kinds of like new neo-culture had risen in Korea, especially in younger generations.
Right.
Lifestyle. Because, internet was widely spreading from around 2000. So people started to buy their own, like, started to have their own hobbies, like, buying their own DSLR,
Right.
the professional tools to take photographs, it's expensive.
Really
Like
expensive.
snowboarding, all those expensive hobbies like bicycles, it was a trend a few years ago. All those lifestyles, going to a cafe, time of your own, drinking espresso and hand drip coffee from, I don't even know, like Africa and South America.
Okay.
I don't really know how it tastes. I mean, I used to work at Starbucks, 10 years ago.
Really?
I am a barista. Yeah, I don't.
I don't know why that's funny, but yeah.
I know. I'm saying this, and it sounds funny to me too. Yeah, but I've done all that, but I don't really know how coffee tastes. Coffees are coffees, but in Korea nowadays, there's so many people with taste. They
Right.
know how to taste, and they're like professionals. So
Sure.
all these movements, I would say, it started about 10 years ago, and those Hongdae Yeojin, they're like new icons, I would say, for the people in 20s and teenagers and 30s. It's like the new culture. And
okay.
people are like starting to learn how to enjoy life in their own way. And Yeojo, she was like among the icon and the good role models for people.
Okay. Okay, well, tell us a little bit about Yeojo.
Yeah, Yeojo was born in 1981. She majored French in college. And in early years, in early 20s, she was an underground rapper.
Really?
Yes, with the name May.
I did not know that.
I did not know that. I had no clue that she would ever be. I mean, she could have been some kind of a musician in different genre, but rap, hip hop,
Exactly,
I wouldn't
rap?
imagine.
Right.
She was a member of this hip hop group called Shakespeare.
Okay.
And she also made a TV appearance back then with a song called "To Be or Not to Be."
All right. Okay.
And after that, she kind of gradually started a career as a vocalist, not a rapper. And she actually helped. I worked with legendary duo 015.
Oh. So she
And-
did quite a lot.
Because she did quite a lot, and she had this some kind of connection. I don't know. I mean, 015 was like the most popular duo.
Right.
songwriters in 1980 and 90.
Yeah.
So she had this chance to work with them in 2006.
Okay.
Such a great
So
thing.
how did she actually start to earn her popularity?
It's actually in 2007 when the title song of her debut album, My Name is Yozo, with 소규모 아카시아 Band. Yeah, 소규모 아카시아 Band was a male-female duo in pastel music.
Yeah.
These guys were actually one of the early popular folk musicians
All right.
of Korea in Hongdae, like indie scene. They don't really perform these days anymore, but they were really, really big. They had
Okay.
like 4 or 5 albums out during that time. And Yojo, when she released her first album, she got this
With this
help
song?
from
Yeah.
소규모 아카시아 Band.
Yeah.
And she, 소규모 아카시아 Band was really popular, and there's this girl, she popped out, Yojo, and name is really funny, like
Right.
Yojo Seung-shik Yeom, it's like,
Which
sounds
is
like
a, how should I put it? A lady.
lady and, like a shoe kind of
Yeah.
image. And she just comes out in new image. And she's a little different from Taro. Yojo got this whole image of like Hongdae girl.
Okay.
Like free, enjoying lives, a life. And she was actually in this TV commercial, this camera commercial.
Yeah.
And that made her really popular too, because
It was a big brand camera, right?
yeah, it's a really famous, like Japanese, I don't know, but really, really big brand.
Right.
And what a coincidence. The new lifestyle camera thing, it matched with her image. And she actually had this exhibition later on with her photographs too.
Oh.
Yeah. People started like doing, taking photographs and being professional in a lifestyle. And in that commercial, Kim Tae-hee, the real Yoshin, the goddess of, Korea,
Yeah.
like she graduated
Smart,
from,
young,
smart,
fresh.
Seoul National, SNU, everyone was like, oh, she's so pretty, goddess and smart. She was in the commercial too, with, Yojo's music background.
Right. And I have to say, that song, it pretty much began with My Name is Yojo, right?
Yeah.
So that
that's
got her
right.
name out all over the place.
What a great marketing.
Exactly.
It's perfect. I mean, your name is a brand.
Exactly. Not only is she saying, My name is Yojo in the background of this huge commercial that was played
commercial.
over and over. This was a very young, very fresh commercial starring the hottest girl right now at the time, Kim Tae.
Kim Tae.
And it pictured people enjoying their lives, young people enjoying their lives,
Taking photographs.
which was the it thing to do at the time.
Exactly.
So everything just blew up.
She is very lucky.
She is. And we're going to listen to that song right now.
Yeah, let's listen to it.
Okay, here is My Name is Yojo by Yojo.
빨간 우산 파란 우산 뭐를 원해 너에게 줄게 갈색 가방 하늘색 가방 뭐를 원해 원하는 걸 줄게 빨간 우산 파란 우산 뭐를 원해 너에게 줄게 갈색 가방 하늘색 가방 너를 원해 원하는 걸 줄게 My name is Yojo 당신을 사랑해요 원하는 걸 줄게요 My name is Yojo 당신을 사랑해요 원하는 걸 줄게요 My name is Yojo 당신을 사랑해요 원하는 걸 줄게요 My name is Yojo 당신을 사랑해요 원하는 걸 줄게요 요조 당신을 사랑해요 원하는 걸 줄게요 My name is 요조 당신을 사랑해요 원하는 걸 줄게요 My name is 요조 당신을 사랑해요 원하는 걸 줄게요 My name is 요조 당신을 사랑해요 원하는 걸 줄게요 My name is 요조 언제나 신나는 댄스 규모 우리는 언제나 어디서나 psychotic My name is 요조 언제나 신나는 댄스 규모 우리는 언제나 어디서나 psychotic 1, 2, 3 one more time My name is 요조 언제나 신나는 댄스 규모 우리는 언제나 어디서나 psychotic My name is 요조 언제나 신나는 댄스 규모 우리는 언제나 어디서나 psychotic
You're listening to Sound K with me, DJ Xian, and this is our Saturday corner, Rockin' R-O-K, Rock on Korea, with our guest, Seung-shik, aka Yeom Guitar, the guitarist of GateFlowers, in our studio right now. And that song we just played for you was My Name is Yojo by Yojo. And we did say before that Yojo had, experiences in the hip-hop arena, and
Yeah,
I
she was
can
a
kind of
rapper.
sense that, actually.
Yeah, the chorus, it goes like, My name is Yojo. 당신을 사랑해요. 원하는 걸 줄게요. Yeah, I'm rapping.
It's rhyming.
I'm rhyming. And that's really, nice catch rhyme.
That's
it's
true.
It's not really like hardcore rap, it doesn't have to be complicated. I mean, just perfect for just average listeners like me. It's
I
not very
have to
catchy.
agree. I think actually when that song was played on TV as part of, or the background music of that commercial, everyone was on the search engines typing, who is Yojo?
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's always easy.
Easy way to get
simple
fame.
simple is the best.
Right. So, how are you taking these things? Hip hop?
I mean,
You
I
wanna
like
try
hip hop. I like the beat, I like the rhythm, but I'm not really a big fan of. I don't have much understandings of hip hop. I mean, I like Eminem. When I heard his really famous album, Marshall Mathers, album.
Right.
Wow, I listened to that album actually 2-3 years ago.
Oh.
It's by accident. I just got this album somewhere, and I went through the whole track, and wow, she is a genius.
Yeah, it sounds really good, that album.
It's a great album. But I'm more of a rocker.
Yeah, I
I
can
like
tell.
the band music, but I like to listen to some hip hop sometimes. And what she did with the song is a perfect mix with just commercial sense and
Right.
her influence with professional rap sound. I
As you
think it's
said,
great.
it's catchy.
Very
It's very
catchy.
simple. Also, it has that rhyming thing, which actually makes it easier to remember.
People just remember just like that.
Right. Well, tell us about her musical activities.
Okay, after her first album, the one with Sogyuma Acacia Band,
Right.
she releases a official full-length debut album in 2008 called Traveler.
Okay.
And her first album was produced with the help from Sogyuma Acacia Band. And with her official full-length album, she's now a singer-songwriter.
Oh.
Like Taro started with the melody I mentioned last week, and she has the same case.
Right.
She's now a singer-songwriter with her second album. Ever since she's been working with many artists like Casker, Humming Urban Stereo and Sentimental Scenery, and Jeju Sonyeon, and Lusai Toki.
Right.
She's been really active musically with many artists during the time. And her official album was really significant because she had the image of, just cute icon of Hongdae people, but that point she told now she revealed that she is an artist, not just that image of like Hongdae.
Right, not just a pretty girl.
Not just a pretty girl. So really significant.
Right. And I have to say, if Taru, that we talked about last week, is more of the very cute kind of Yashin.
Yeah, she's the visual stuff.
Right. I guess Yojo is a little bit more feminine, more ladylike.
More feminine, more lady, but she's more free.
Oh.
She travels and she takes photographs. She sometimes say what she has to say. She speaks out sometimes, and she's feminine, but she has her own philosophy.
Oh.
And I think that's probably why she got more attention to the people who admires the lifestyle of Hongdae and it is new thing.
Oh, right.
And she became a kind of an icon. Taru she's a great artist, but her visual and she's more like cute girl.
Right.
But Yojo and she has her own thoughts. And she says she shares her thoughts through SNS. And she's got that philosophy, like I said, for herself.
Okay. So she worked with many different artists, as you said, Humming Urban Stereo, Sentimental Scenery, Jeju Sonyeon. They're pretty much in the same genre, right? All these groups.
Yeah, mostly, yes. And they're mainly acoustic. And as you hear her music, her singing style isn't like, Taru or any other female singers with, great singing ability. And she will mostly, I would say, whisper.
Right.
She whispers in your ears.
Right.
I mean, how sweet is that?
Actually, that requires talent as well. To whisper like that.
Yeah, whispers. Yeah. But sometimes, I like the songs with female, I like jazz singers. Great.
Right, with all these, huge vibrations.
Vibrations and being able to control your voice, technically. And really moody sometimes.
Right.
But, sometimes you want music like this, like Yojo. You just, like this time of the year.
Right.
Fine spring day at the park, lying on the bench or, on the field, you close your eyes and listen to the music like this. It's nice.
Well, I actually heard this from a producer who produced one of her music, and he actually said that Yojo has kind of a problem with beats. She's not very good with keeping beats.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't sense that at all.
Actually, because apparently he fixed all that for her. But what he was trying to say was, because she did have sort of, those kind of down points as well, she had really good up points as well, which is that her good points are she sings like she's actually singing to you. Directly to
it's
you.
really, really convincing.
Right. It sounds like she's just really talking to you.
Right. And you listen to her and it feels like she is saying what she feels.
Right.
Really feels, and maybe she's talking to herself, but it's like, it means she says what she means. She means what she says, sings.
Exactly. It's like what we talked about last week as well, how Taru was singing that song we played last week,
Right,
how
like-
she was talking as though it was her own experience. But same with Yojo, but this time, not only is she saying it as though it's her own experiences, she's saying it to you.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Right.
I think this kind of voice is sometimes more appealing than 나는 가수다 style vocals.
Strong vocals.
Yeah, it's crazy, just going up really high and vibrations and, it's like you're competing how strong your vocal cord
Oh,
is,
right.
You know what I mean, right? And everyone gets tired of loud music and powerful voices sometimes.
That's true.
We're not in ancient Greece or Rome, we have microphones, modern
Right.
technology. You don't have to sing aloud,
Right.
to be convincing to people. And you need practice, of course, but since the development of technology, there are many ways to express your musical ideas with your voice and your throat. And I don't know
That's
how to
true.
put it, but there's so many ways, and in many fields of art too. Technology is really important, I think. Yeah.
Right, so we are going to listen to one of our songs. Which one are we going to listen to?
Another whispering voice again. It's a song called 손잡고 humming.
Okay.
Humming with holding hands.
Right.
But the great original folk duo, male folk duo, 제주 소년.
Oh, I actually saw a performance by Jeju Sonyeon.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really talented.
Yeah, they're
They-
called talent boy in Korea.
Talented boy.
Talented boy.
Right. So let's listen to the song by Yojo and Jeju Sonyeon. It's called 손잡고 humming. Hands holding humming.
버스를 기다려 널 싣고 모퉁이를 돌아 내 앞에 멈출 버스를 내리는 사람들 모두 살피다 내게 오는 너의 손을 잡겠어
내를 나설 때 아파트 유리마다 비춰진 내 모습에 설레고 널 만나게 되면 부를 노래 혼자서 연습해
너와 함께 걷는 길 여름은 지나고 가을꽃 피었네 그대 두 눈을 감아 어젯밤 꿈에 흐르던 멜로디를 따라 우리 함께 걷는 길 별들은 빛나고 달빛은 조용해 다시 나를 불러줘 너의 눈처럼 투명한 목소리 너의 목소리로
You're listening to Sound K with me, DJ Xian. This is our Saturday corner, Rockin' ROK Rock on Korea with our guest, Yum Guitar, in our studio right now. The song we just played for you was by Yojo, the girl we are talking about tonight. And she actually has done a lot of activities apart from music as well.
Yeah, she was an actress for some time. She
Right.
starred in Cafe Noir in year 2010.
Right?
Her role was Eunha. I hadn't seen the movie, so I don't know what Eunha was like.
Uh-huh.
But she starred in a movie, and she also had, like I mentioned earlier, she also had her own exhibition with her photographs.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
her,
right.
Remember her first album's title was Traveler.
Uh-huh.
So she had this image of traveling the world, like semi-hippie,
Oh,
You know?
right, right.
living in Hongdae
Uh-huh.
to people.
Uh-huh.
You have the image of freak lifestyle.
Right.
So she really has that image. And she travels and she takes photographs. I mean, people in my age and our age in Korea, I mean, what do we want to do the most?
I guess travel.
Travel, have good food,
Right.
go abroad to study or travel, experience the world.
Right.
We all have that hunger and passion for traveling and a new experience.
I see.
And she really she's done it, and she really satisfies people's need.
Right. So she had an exhibition, and I think that she was also in another movie, I believe, with
Which one
Yoon
is it?
Gae-sang.
Oh,
that right?
yeah. It was a couple. It was last year,
I think it was a little bit longer than that.
and I don't know. Really famous artist did the soundtrack.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I should check it out.
Right. I actually haven't seen the movie fully. I just saw clips of the movie, and I do
Right.
remember that Yojo was in it.
Yoon Gae-sang is the member of G.O.D.
Right.
Right.
Turned actor.
turned actor.
Right.
All the singers turn into actors or actress.
Most of them.
Most
I
of
mean,
them. Not all, but I don't know if it's
right.
I mean, if all the great singers and the pop stars, especially singers and musicians, become actor and actress, what about the real actor and actress? Where do they go?
Oh. Well, they can do more acting.
Maybe that's true too. I don't know, but I mean, if you're really good, then you can. If you're really talented, that's fine. Like Björk, she was in that movie.
Right.
What's it called? That cloud. The dancer. What's it? Dancer in the Dark.
Oh,
Did
I
you
don't
see that
remember.
movie?
No.
You have to see it. Björk.
Wow.
She won the best actress of Cannes, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it was either Venice or Cannes.
Wow.
She won a best actor.
But she
actress.
always had that thing. She always had this kind of a very unique kind of spark to her.
Totally unique. She's from Iceland.
Right. She's really kind of strange in a way as
She
well.
is. You know how many people? You know the population in Iceland?
No.
It's like 300,000.
Right.
300,000. The whole country. And you have like Sigur Rós and Björk, all the great artists.
Right. They're talented.
I envy that country.
Go to that country.
I would love to. If I have time. Yeah. Actually, that's one of my lifetime goals,
To travel there.
to travel the places that people don't really go. Really hidden places.
Okay, well, tell us about Yojo. Getting back to Yojo, her latest EP.
Her latest EP, very very great album. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, right.
It's called 우리는 선처럼 가만히 누워. As we lie down like a line.
Interesting.
Interesting, like a line. You lie down, we lie down, like a string, like a line.
Exactly.
I don't know what it's supposed to mean. It sounds nice.
Right.
How can you lie down like a line? I don't know how
I
to
guess,
do it.
she's trying to say, like, comparing human beings to something that we usually won't compare it to, She's
Right.
trying to use different descriptions.
To make it a little awkward, but it gets into our brain.
Right.
Our perception is like 선처럼, like a line. We lie still. Okay, back to the EP. It's a great album.
Right.
She uses her photographs also that she took during the trip for her album covers. And like I said, she's an icon of young people in 2000 and even now. She's like I said, she's a role model and the lifestyle and everything. And that album cover is done by her photographs.
Right.
And that album was worked with Lee Sang-soon, the
Oh,
guitarist and musician,
Right.
who was a Yojo's lover
At the time, boyfriend.
at the time, boyfriend. Yes, at
Isn't
the
Lee
time.
Sang-sun right now going out with Iori?
That's what everybody knows.
Right. Well, I guess, one star dating another star isn't always
People
that.
come and go. I
Right.
mean, why not them?
Exactly.
Yeah, they can do it. And musically, I like that album personally because they have this really great guitar sound, acoustic
Oh.
guitar. Yeah, Lee he's a great guitarist, acoustic especially. So that musical collaboration with Lee Sang-soon and Yojo is, I think, fantastic.
Oh, okay.
He also sings
Oh.
in the album too.
Does he usually sing?
Not really sure.
Oh,
But
okay.
he's a better guitarist and musician than a singer. I mean, I sing too. I'm not a great, I'm a guitarist and a singer, but
Well, I think we are actually going to listen to this song right now, right?
Yeah.
우리는 선처럼 가만히 누워. We lie down like lions, I guess you
Lions.
can say.
you have to check out the lyrics.
Well, tell us about the lyrics. Yojo wrote the lyrics, right?
She writes the lyrics and, she composes the song too. And she actually writes a really, really great lyrics and other albums too. Her thoughts and her choice of words is really, really, in Korean, of course it's in Korean, it's really fantastic.
Right.
And she's got her style. It's a little strange. It's a little different, maybe a little peculiar choice of words. Like this one. We lie down still like a lie. It sounds a little weird.
True.
But you get the feeling of that expression. And we share the same thing. So she's a great lyricist too. And the line goes like this. As we lie down still like a lion, closed our eyes trying to see that can't be seen. If there's a station called eternity somewhere, with a rose that never withers, with a bag full of some stuff, I could have asked you to come with me to eternity. So basically, she's wishing.
But they broke up.
They broke up. It's not
Right.
gonna work out. It's done. It's the wish.
Right.
Like she's also a DJ, a radio DJ.
All right.
She's been done that for a while. I sometimes listen to her radio, the show, and she's thoughtful.
That's
and
right.
and she's not always like happy, free lifestyle. She has this really, dark side, I would say.
But actually,
sometimes she's a little depressed.
but it's that kind of thing that actually makes her write these interesting lines.
Interesting, and makes her music more special.
Right.
You can't always be happy, and that dark emotions, people really dig it.
Right.
Like the sad songs people prefer, right? It's not always the happy songs that are popular. People
That's
tend to
right.
listen to breakup songs and heartbreaking music. You wanna sympathize with the
Right.
sadness.
Well, we are going to listen to this song right now. 우리는 선처럼 가만히 누워 as we lie down still like a lion. And we're going to end Rockin' ROK on that note. So I'd like to thank Yum Guitar for coming in for another week. And we're going to say goodbye with this song. So thank you coming in tonight. And I'll
Thank
see
you
you
very
guys
much.
next week.
Okay, see ya.
우리는 선처럼 가만히 누워 닿지 않는 천장에 손을 뻗어보았지 그럼 뭔가 잔뜩 들어있는 배낭과 시들지 않는 장미꽃 한 송이를 들고 우리 영혼까지 함께 가자고 말할 수 있을 텐데
우리는 산처럼 가만히
우리는 산처럼